1993. It's 9:56 a.m. Present is John Fogman, Deputy Prosecuting Attorney for Crittenden County. Brent Davis, the Prosecuting Attorney for the 2nd Judicial District. Terry Grinnell, and his court-appointed lawyer, Davis Lofton. Mr. Grinnell, if you'd raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give, pursuant to this prosecuting attorney subpoena, will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Grinnell, for the record, if you would state your name and where you live.
Terry Grinnell, 913, box 913, Marion, Arkansas, and Lakeshore Trailer Park.
All right, that's at Lakeshore Trailer Park.
Route 2.
All right.
Lakeshore.
What street do you live on at Lakeshore?
Let's see. The street is 245 West Lake Drive South.
Okay. Is that on the lake or off the lake?
On the lake.
Okay. And who?
My sons.
And who are they?
Jason, Matthew, and Terry.
All right. Terry Grinnell and are Jason and Matthew your real children or stepchildren?
My stepson.
All right.
I've been their life 10 years. They're my son.
Okay. Now, how old is Matthew?
Matthew's 15.
Okay. And
14.
14?
Yeah.
All right. What grade in school is he?
I have no idea.
Okay. And how old is Jason now?
16.
All right. Now, the last time that you were here, you were represented by Paul Ford. Is that correct?
Supposedly.
Supposedly? Okay. Well, he said that he was representing y'all at that
I
time.
didn't talk to nobody, so I don't guess I was represented by anybody. I didn't talk to anybody. Him and Robin come up here, but he didn't show up.
Oh, excuse me. Robin Wadley was here. Was Robin Wadley representing you at that time?
I guess.
Okay. All right. And do you have other relatives? You or your wife have other relatives in Crittenden County?
No.
Okay. No other relationships?
Oh yeah, she's got an uncle.
What's his name?
Hubert Bartosh.
Hubert Bartosh. Okay. And I guess, does Mr. Bartosh have any children?
No.
Okay.
No, he's an elderly man.
Okay. Well, could be adult children. Do you know of any adult children? Okay. Does your wife, does her ex-husband live in this area?
No.
Okay. Do y'all have any relatives in Mississippi County?
She got it. I don't know what county it's in. She got a sister in Mississippi, but I don't know what county it's in.
Okay. I'm talking about up there around Blytheville, Osceola.
No.
Okay. Do you have any relatives like up around Harrisburg or Marktree, Jonesboro, Paragould?
No.
Okay. Do you work?
No, I'm unemployed right now.
Okay. Back in May, were you working?
No.
Okay. When was the last time that you worked?
Well, I do a lot of small jobs for different people, but I had.
I mean, on a like a paycheck type thing.
A couple of years.
Okay. Does your wife? Is her name Angela? Does she work? Does she work?
Yeah.
Okay. Where does she work?
Custom transportation.
Okay. How long has she worked there?
A couple of years.
Okay. What hours does she work?
From 2:30 to 11 o'clock. Or 3 to 11. Yeah.
3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Afternoon to 11 o'clock at night.
Okay. And how many days a week does she do that?
5.
Okay.
She's not working right now.
Okay.
She's going back to work Monday.
Okay. How long has she been off work?
She's been off a couple of weeks since she had that breakdown.
Okay. What kind of breakdown was that? I mean, what happened? Was it related to this somehow, or?
God only knows.
Okay. Well, I'd heard that she'd had a breakdown some years ago. Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure this didn't help it any.
Uh-huh. Do you know how Jason would get to school when he was going to school?
He rode the bus every day.
Rode the bus every day? Did he ride the bus home?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I want to direct your attention to Wednesday, May the 5th. Do you know where you were that day?
I was at my mother's house.
All right. Where's your mother's house?
In Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. And how long had you been at your mother's house?
I'm not sure. I've been over a couple of days.
Okay. Did your mother been sick or?
Well, yeah, she'd had some problems. She had had an ear operation and this, that, and the other, and I went over and stayed with her. I was over there for a few days.
All right, when did you come back? You don't know how long you were over there when you came back? You remember what day of the week you returned?
No.
Okay. Were you and your wife separated during this time?
More or less, I guess. I was over there. We were having some problems.
Okay, but you don't remember when you came back?
No.
Okay. During the time that you were living with, or staying with your mother, did you have any contact with Matthew or Jason?
No, not other than them answering the phone and talking to Gail. No.
Okay. Did you talk to either one of them on the phone, anything other than answering the phone?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Do you know whether or not you talked to either one of them?
You know, tell them I loved them and,
Okay.
you know, whatever.
Do you know whether or not you talked to either one of them on the phone on May the 5th?
I don't have any idea. I don't guess.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay, don't remember?
I don't remember at all.
Okay. Do you know whether you talked to them on the phone during that week of May the 5th?
I don't know.
Okay. And do you have any idea at all when it was when you moved back?
No.
Was it?
Don't even remember.
Okay, it was before Jason was arrested.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fair to say?
Yeah, because I was there the night he was arrested.
Right. How long had you been back when he was arrested?
A few days. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Do you know why your wife, when she came in that night when the police were there, why she would have accused you of turning Jason in?
Because it flipped the whole thing. She was just flipped out.
Okay.
The whole thing flipped her out.
All right. Did Jason or anybody ever tell you about where they were that day?
Mm-hmm.
Where did Jason tell you that he was that day?
Oh, he didn't tell me, but I know where he was.
Well, who told you where he was?
His uncle.
Okay, what did his uncle tell you?
He came over and cut his grass, and he paid him for it.
All right. Did his uncle say when he got there? We're talking about Mr. Bartosh.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mr. Bartosh say what time Jason got over there?
Yeah.
What time did he say?
Well, it was, I think he said he was there from 4 to about 6:30 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
6:30, 7 o'clock. Because I know it was that late because he went over after school.
Okay.
He told me he came over after school.
All right. Did Mr. Bartosh say whether anybody was with him or not?
Now that I'm not sure about. I think he said there was a little boy. He said he didn't remember. He said he thought there was a little boy that was outside with him, but he didn't come in. The boy didn't come in the house.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know where he went? Have you heard where he went after he left mowing the yard? Where have you heard that he went?
yeah.
What did Jason tell you about going to mow the grass?
He ain't told me nothing about it because I ain't been able to talk to him about it.
Well, you've been to visit him numerous times.
Yeah, but I was told not to talk to him about it, and I ain't even brought it up.
All right. Well, you said that Jason told you that he'd gone to Walmart.
Yeah, I think he told me that they went down to Walmart and played some video games, yeah.
All right. Well, when did Jason tell you that?
I don't know.
All right. Well, what else did Jason tell you when he told you that?
I don't know.
Did he tell you who he went to Walmart with and played the video games?
No, but I know who he went with.
Well, who did he go with?
I don't know the little boy's name.
If I suggested a name, would it help you think, to remember his name? Have you heard his name before?
Yeah, I didn't know the little boy.
Ken? That ring any bells?
Yeah, but I didn't know the little boy, period.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All
I
right.
don't know.
And what did Jason say after he played video games at Walmart where he went?
No.
Okay. Did he say what time he got home?
I'm not sure now if Jason told me or if it was Dink told me.
Who's Dink?
If he got home about 7:30.
Who's Dink?
He was the guy that was staying over at the house when I was gone. He was staying over and he was watching the kids.
All right, what is his name? Dink.
Dennis Dent.
And y'all call him Dink? Where does he work?
He don't. Matter of fact, he's in jail over in Memphis.
He's in jail over in Memphis right now? What's he in jail for?
I have no idea.
Okay. But you think that Dink told you that he got home around 7:30?
Dink or Gail won because I was asking her about it, and she had called home about 8, and the boys were at home,
Right.
so she calls and checks on the kids and whatever.
So it's your testimony that Jason hadn't told you what time he got home?
I don't think. I can't remember. I ain't going to swear to God on nothing. Like that, because I really don't remember.
But you think that Dink told you got home around 7:30?
Yeah.
All right. Now,
I think he did.
it was...
Yeah,
well, you think...
him or Gail Warren did.
All right.
Because she called home to make sure the boys were at home.
All right. What did she tell you about calling home?
She's called home. She did, make sure the boys were in the house,
Okay. Well, did she say who she talked to?
I guess she talked to Dink or one of the kids. I don't know.
You don't know who she talked to? Okay. After the, has your wife told you anything else about what Jason's told her?
He's innocent. He's not worried about it. Like, he didn't do it, and he said, I'm not worried about it.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
And when did he tell you that?
Well, he told the lawyer that. He told me, I asked him why he's so cold about it. He said, hey, I'm not worried about it because I know that I'm innocent. And I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it.
He told you that?
I know Jason kind-hearted. I know how the boy is, and I have nothing to think that would make me to think that boy could ever do anything like that.
How about Damien?
No, I don't think Damien could do it.
You don't think Damien could do anything like that? Do you know about Damien?
He's came over to the house and played video games with my little son and Jason. There's no way in the world I think it boy had anything to do with that now.
Well, did you know that Damien had a tattoo of a pentagram on his chest?
No, but I don't know. They're kids.
Right.
I don't believe. His boy never gave me any reason to think, that he'd do anything like that.
Did you know that Damien says he's a witch?
No, he's never told me anything like that. No.
And hadn't heard anything? Jason didn't tell you anything about that?
No. Not whatsoever.
When did Jason and Damien become real good friends?
I don't remember. It was a while back, but I don't remember. Whatever. I have no reason to ever believe that anything like that. No.
All right. Did you notice any change in Jason's behavior or dress after he started hanging around with Damien?
No. He's always into rock shirts and this, that, and the other, and doing his little drawings and stuff. No.
Okay. You didn't notice that he started wearing all black?
The kids have always worn black T-shirts. No.
But nothing but black?
No, I didn't say they don't wear nothing but black. Don't put words in my mouth.
What else did Jason wear besides black?
He wore blue jeans. He had other shirts that were different colors. But they wore a lot of, black rock shirts. And him and his brother and all the kids in the neighborhood did, making something out of nothing.
Okay. And were you ever aware of Jason going with Damien to any of these meetings that Damien would go to?
No, he never went to no meetings with him.
Oh, and how do you know that?
Well, first of all, he had to be in the house about 8 o'clock.
Now, who was there to make sure he was in the house?
I was there.
All right, but you weren't there.
I wasn't there that particular night, but I was there every night, up until that boy didn't go out and stay. He didn't run the streets. They got a curfew to start with. Mm-hmm. No, that boy ain't out running the streets.
When did you and your wife separate?
I don't know.
Was it in April?
About the end of the month. I'd been over my mother's house a couple of days, so I don't even remember.
Okay.
My mother just got out of the hospital having an ear operation, this, that, and the other. And I just went over and stayed with her and helped her out, did some things on her yard. She's almost 60 years old. I went over and, helped her out with her yard and this, that, and the other. I was gone a few days. I don't remember how long it was.
Okay. Think of any more questions for him? No. Okay. It's now 10:14 a.m., September the 23rd, 1993, and that concludes this interview of Terry Grinnell.
There is one question I thought of.
We've got one more question.
That would be who he has talked to about the specifics of this particular case, what happened, what occurred, who all he has talked with.
Who all have, Mr. Grinnell, who all have you talked to discussing the specifics of this case with?
Well, first of all, I wasn't there, so I ain't really talked to anybody about it.
Okay, well, didn't y'all go on the TV news proclaiming Jason's innocence?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Who else have you talked to about this?
And all
murder?
I said was I think this whole thing is a frame-up.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you have some
And I
base?
still believe it.
Okay. Do you have some reason to believe that the police would frame Jason?
Yeah, because they didn't have nobody, they couldn't find nobody else to pin it on.
All right. Well, why would the police pick Jason?
Because they wanted to get Damien and just put something on him. Because I think they were after Damien because him and his little girlfriend, some little girl that he was going with one time. I believe they were after him, and they just too likely suspects. They just pick on him. Just do it.
Okay. Well, why do you think the police would be after Damien?
Because he came back to town after he got in trouble with that little girl. I think they were just out to get. They had to put it on somebody.
Okay, so you think...
And they didn't have nobody else to put it on, so they just grabbed a couple of kids.
Okay, so you think the police just decided to frame up a couple of kids?
Yes.
Okay. Well, who have you talked to about your beliefs about this, that you think it was just a frame
I ain't
up?
talked to anybody about it, but that's what I believe in my heart.
You hadn't told anybody that?
Not that I know of.
You hadn't told the lawyers
My
that?
wife.
You told your wife. Have you told the lawyers that?
I don't know.
Have you told anybody that besides your wife?
I don't know.
You don't know who you've told that?
No, what difference does it make anymore?
The question is, do you know who you've told
No.
that to?
I done said no about 4 or 5 times. I don't know.
Right. That concludes this interview of Terry Grinnell, 10:17 a.m., September the 23rd, 1993.